Your destiny lies with me.
Hey everybody, what's happening? Welcome back to the Star Wars headquarters. I hope you guys all had a good weekend. And in this video, we've got a lot of stuff to go over, including when you can expect more information on General Grievous, including never before seen new artwork of the General. And then we got details from the famous leaker, some info on General Grievous's and Obi-Wan Kenobi's emotes, including Obi-Wan Kenobi's poses, victory poses as well. Now we're also going to talk about the possibility of a sunset version of Crate coming to Heroes versus Villains, according to some info. And then we're also going to talk about when you can expect the Xbox One hotfix to arrive, because if you've been on the Xbox One, you've been waiting for that hotfix, and we finally have a date for you guys. So let's start off with this right here that was posted on Twitter. So Orchitect posted this and said, I only got to play 3 to 4 rounds of the hero event due to the Xbox connectivity issue. Any chance there will be another one of these in the future? And community manager Ben Walk responded with a firm yes. So if you guys were on the Xbox One and you really didn't get the chance to play the hero event, Heroes Unleashed, where it was 8 versus 8 heroes in Galactic Assault, well, there will be another one of those. And regardless, I'm excited for that anyway. I'm not on the Xbox. I didn't have any of the connectivity issues, and I still want another Heroes Unleashed event. So I'm very excited for this. I'm sure that Xbox One users are glad to hear this as well. And speaking of the Xbox One hotfix will be arriving on Wednesday, according to community manager Ben Walk. So if you're still experiencing problems on the Xbox One, the fix should be arriving this Wednesday, which is really good news for Xbox One users. Now let's move on to this post by Justin Sofaro. Justin said, can you all make that Hero Weekend event a regular common event? It revitalized the game for me and made it more chaotic and enjoyable. 2 heroes at one time, or the high amount of BP to earn, tends to get stale. It was truly fun and addicting play. Now, Ben response said, we have lots more events planned, so I'm excited for these events, guys. With the Heroes Unleashed event over, I'm kind of sad about that because I really want to go back in there and experience Heroes Unleashed. So again, do you guys think that this should be more of a common type of event, or do you think they should make it like a permanent mode in the game? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. But regardless, guys, I had a blast over the weekend playing the Heroes Unleashed events. What did you guys think of it? Let me know in the comments below. Did you have fun in it? Did you think it was too chaotic? I thought it was fun. I know it was kind of unbalanced in certain areas, of course, but overall, I had a blast with Heroes Unleashed. But let's move on to what Sporbus had to say on Twitter. Sporbus posted this: any chance of getting Grievous information within the next 2 weeks? Would appreciate it. Now, Ben response said 2 weeks time, yes. And then he put, as always, things are subject to move around, so keep that in mind. But we're expecting some big General Grievous reveals in the next coming weeks, so we're very excited about that. And then Skywalker9 said, hi, I hope you can answer this question. When will we have a picture or trailer of Grievous and Obi-Wan? This you said a while ago, and Ben Walk said, I put in the official request to show something of Kenobi a while ago. Then Ben responded on Twitter and said, Grievous artwork is on the way, then it's on to Kenobi. Now, Ben used the word artwork, so we can expect that very soon. I'm guessing in the next coming weeks, of course. I'm hoping it's at least an in-game screenshot of Grievous. I know he used the word artwork there, but hopefully it's an actual in-game screenshot of Grievous, and we'll get some gameplay of him as well, or like a teaser trailer of Grievous as well. So, as soon as that comes up, guys, we'll let you know. We are in October, of course, the month of Grievous, so we're expecting a reveal of him very soon. So we are literally looking around the clock at the news for you guys, and the moment Grievous is revealed fully, we'll let you guys know. So don't forget to subscribe right here at the Star Wars HQ. Now also, Sporbus said, hey, at Benwalk, how much bigger would you say Grievous is than Vader? Justin looks, and Ben responded and said, Grievous currently doesn't fit on the front menu. We have had to make changes to the camera setup because of his size. So that gives you an idea of just how massive Grievous is going to be in Star Wars Battlefront 2. And honestly, I really didn't think about the scale of Grievous compared to even Darth Vader. So he is huge, and I cannot wait to see just how big Grievous is compared to the other heroes and villains in the game. He certainly is going to be one of the coolest heroes, if not the coolest hero, in Star Wars Battlefront 2 when he releases. And I'm sure, you know, when he does release, it's going to be very hard to play with him because everyone's going to be clamoring to play with Grievous in all of the different modes. So if he pops up on your screen as an available hero, make sure you take that opportunity and choose Grievous. Now let's move on to what Kyle had to say on Reddit. Kyle said, hey, some info. Will they add new ships like Obi-Wan's or Grievous's? Now, some info, of course, is the famous leaker who has leaked a lot of stuff in the past and has done it accurately. And some info responded and said they should add them later. So some info believes that we will be getting a Grievous and Obi-Wan ship later on. How cool would that be? I've really personally enjoyed the Hero Starfighters mode. I've really enjoyed this mode, guys, and I think it would be really cool to see Grievous' ship and Obi-Wan's ship added into the Starfighter modes in the game. Now finally, let's move on to this one. So this was also posted by the famous leaker, Some Info. It says, if Grievous would have 4 emotes, what would they be? The correct ones are, you are a bold one, crush them, make them suffer, your screams are like music to my audio receptors, and surrender, and I promise you will die quickly. And then Some Info says that last one is his personal choice. So which out of these 4 is your favorite emote for Grievous? Now keep in mind, these have not been confirmed by EA or revealed by EA, but according to Some Info, these are going to be the 4 emotes available for Grievous. I think I'm really looking forward to You Are a Bold One. I think that's a cool one. And then also Surrender, and I promise you will die quickly, because that one I believe is from the Clone Wars TV series, which was the Lair of Grievous episode. So I'm really looking forward to these emotes. I cannot wait to hear the dialogue of General Grievous in the game. It's going to be so cool. Now let's move on to what Matt, I think it's Mattel, had to say on Reddit. Said, please tell me this will be one of Obi-Wan's emotes. And Some Info confirmed. It said it is, and it is named Your Move. Now they posted an image of this, which is this one, and according to Some Info, this will be an emote of Obi-Wan's, and it's going to be called Your Move. It's going to be really cool looking. I cannot wait to see these emotes in action in the game. Now speaking of Obi-Wan, Some Info also gave us some info on Obi-Wan's victory poses as well, and confirmed 4 poses for the game. Well, it's not confirmation, it's still speculative and a leak according to Some Info, but starting off with Soldiers With Me, this is one of the poses that Some Info says will be available for Obi-Wan Kenobi. Going on beyond that one, we have Fighting Stance, and then also Perfect Defense, and finally, Shall We Duel. So there's 4 different victory poses that you'll be able to choose from for Obi-Wan Kenobi, according to what Some Info has revealed out on Reddit. Now, out of all of those, I think this one's going to be my favorite, Shall We Duel. I just love this stance. I think it's going to be really cool to show it off on the victory pose screen. But let me know which one's your favorite out of all of those victory poses. Now, let's move on, guys, to what Gandalf had to say on Reddit. Gandalf said, well, will there be a small crate map for heroes versus villains? Thanks for all of your answers. Now, Some Info responded and said, the reason why they didn't release it yet is because they encountered some lighting problems with the map. The HVV map is much changed with the hangar cave gate opened with a beautiful sunset in the background and a few AT-ATs watching the fight. This is what I've heard back in December-ish 2017, so don't count much on my memory. I think they will fix it and add it to the game. So if you've been wanting Crate as a part of Heroes versus Villains, some info believes that it will eventually come to the game with a sunset setting. I think this would be really cool to see because, you know, Crate, it is a really good map, and a lot of people have been wanting to see it come to Heroes versus Villains. Now, Benwalk also mentioned the end of round matchmaking improvement. So he said, we're going to switch on the EOR, or end of round matchmaking, in Star Wars Battlefront 2 today. This should be live from approximately 12 UTC for a 24-hour period. During this time, your feedback will be highly appreciated. So remember, the end of round matchmaking is going to improve the matchmaking at the end of the games, balance out the teams, and to get more people in there to fill up any empty slots quickly. So you should be able to get into games quicker as a result. You shouldn't really be put into any empty lobbies as well, and it should just make the overall experience a lot better. So make sure you give DICE your feedback on this. Let them know if you like what they did or if you experience any problems with the matchmaking in the next 24 hours or so. And then also, Rob Guerrera asked, hey Ben, when is the next community transmission? Ben said a week or so. So the community transmission will be happening in about a week or so, and we're excited to see what that's going to be all about, guys, because they have a lot of community transmissions for this month, including 2 about General Grievous. We already know that, so I'm very excited to see those in particular. But we'll let you know as soon as the next community transmission is up and running. Now, Benwalk also posted this. He said, we plan to release a hotfix on Wednesday for Star Wars Battlefront 2. This will be for Xbox One only and fixes the connectivity issue. I had mentioned that previously in the video, guys. So remember that that will be coming up this Wednesday for Xbox One users. I know you guys have been waiting for it for a long time, so that's going to be good to see that. And then Dennis, he asked, what took so long? And Ben responded and said, some bugs proved to be more stubborn than others. Some you can use fly spray and be done with it. Others, a size 48 boot will do the trick. This one was at the more extreme side of the scale. So if you've been on the Xbox and you've been wondering, why is this taking so long to get this hotfix for the Xbox One? Well, there's your answer. Apparently, the bug was a massive bug that could not be squashed with a simple shoe. So that was the reason. So the good news is we're getting the hotfix on Wednesday, but hopefully in the past, or in the future, I mean, not the past, but in the future, they can get these hotfixes released a lot quicker. But guys, there's the news for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I've gone over a lot of stuff. Sorry if I'm talking so fast, but I had to get through a lot of stuff in this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, guys. We have a lot more stuff coming up in the future, of course, with General Grievous and with all of the updates arriving to Star Wars Battlefront 2. But guys, I'll see you guys next time, and may the Force be with you always.